God tested Abraham's faith. He ordered him to sacrifice his only son, Isaac, whom he loved deeply. Abraham, without hesitation, prepared everything to fulfill the divine order. Abraham, together with Isaac and 2 servants, set out on a long journey to the place indicated by God. Isaac, innocent and obedient, carried the wood for the sacrifice. Along the way, Isaac asked his father where the lamb for the offering was. Abraham, in faith, replied that God would provide. When they arrived at the appointed place, Abraham built an altar and placed the wood on it. Then he bound Isaac and placed him on the wood, preparing him for the sacrifice. With a heart full of pain, Abraham raised the knife to carry out God's command. At that crucial moment, an angel of the Lord stopped him. The angel told Abraham not to harm Isaac, for he had already proven his faith. God had provided a ram caught in a thicket as a sacrifice in place of his son. Abraham looked around and saw the ram. With relief and gratitude, he offered the ram as a sacrifice in place of Isaac. God blessed Abraham for his obedience and faith. He promised that he would multiply his descendants as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. From this event onwards, Abraham became known as a friend of God. His willingness to sacrifice what he loved most demonstrated the depth of his faith. The story of Isaac's sacrifice is one of the most moving and meaningful in the Bible. It represents Abraham's unwavering faith and God's unconditional love. Many theologians have interpreted this story in different ways. Some see it as an extreme test of faith, while others consider it a prefiguration of Jesus' sacrifice. Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son is an example of the faith God expects from his followers. However, it is important to remember that God would never ask anyone to harm another human being. The sacrifice of Isaac also teaches us about divine providence. Although the situation seemed hopeless, God provided a solution at the last moment. In short, the story of the sacrifice of Isaac is a powerful tale of faith, obedience, love, and God's providence. It is a story that has inspired millions of people throughout the centuries.